Hey guys, it's Jane. I am here today to do the year is over tag. I was tagged by Rachel at Calanity. I hope I've said your channel name correctly. This is a fun tag looking back on 2014 and getting ready for 2015. First question in the tag is your best books from 2015. I've already made a video about this, so I am going to refer you in the description below to my Top 5 Wednesday video where I talked about my favourite 5 books of the year. Okay, second question. Some positive experiences from the last year. First one was, and this sounds really bad, but I'm just going with it anyway. In September, I think it was September, my husband took the kids away for a week. He took them away up to stay with Grandma up in Queensland, and they had a fantastic time, and I stayed home by myself for a week. It was fantastic. A second one is that in the past year I got back into playing music again. I got together with a bunch of teenagers and we formed a band, and it was great. We don't kind of have any kind of really formal rehearsal schedule. We just get together every so often. But I have had such a good time playing music with other people, and some of the people in this group are so talented, so that's really fun. And I'm kind of the grown-up, so I get to boss them around a little bit because they can't be bothered doing the bossing, and choose what songs we're going to do and all that sort of stuff. So we get just do what I want to do, basically. It's even better. And that has been so much fun. Another thing, of course, was finding BookTube. I stumbled onto BookTube about halfway through last year. First of all, just watching the videos and then commenting on other people's videos, and then eventually, just without even really thinking about it, starting making my own videos. So yeah, that's been really fun. The third question is, how have you changed in the last year? And this is actually really hard. My first immediate thought was, well, I've gained weight. Lots of things about my life have changed. I don't know how much I have changed as a person. One really big thing that changed for me this year is that we finished nappies. We finished nappies. My youngest is out of nappies, and so that is a whole phase of my life I've never had to do again. Touch wood. So yay, there's that. That was big. Another really big thing that's happened in my life this year is that I joined the board of a publishing house. A connection of mine has been on the board, and they were wanting some new blood on the board, and he knew I was a bookie person, and he approached me. This is the first time I've ever really been involved with running a business, which is using a brain in a completely different way to what I've always done. I've never been in the business world, even when I was working. So yeah, that was interesting, really interesting. Fourth question. How's your channel changed during the year? Well, the big thing for me is that my channel exists now, because it didn't. It was merely an idea in the mind of God this time last year, and now I have lots of lovely people who view my videos and who comment on my videos and who give me ideas and feedback and just have fun with me, and I really love that, so that's great. And then the last question is not a question to ask and answer, but it's a little activity, so hang on. The thing was that you're supposed to make a jar. It's a jar to put pieces of paper in where you write down positive things that have happened to you, and you put them in. This is actually something my family has done for the last couple of years. We actually opened our tin for 2014 about 3 days ago. And then I saw the video where she's like, make a jar. And I was like, we already do that, but I haven't made one for 2015, so this is a good opportunity. So I went out and I bought our standard jar, and how I'm going to personalise it. Here we go. There we go, 2015, and no cents. It's my 2015 jar, and I'm going to fill it up with interesting things, and some point earlier in the new year in 2016 we'll open it up and see what gets written in it. Okay, that is it. That is the tag. I'm going to tag some people. I think that we're pretty much running out of time for this, so if you don't have space to do this in the next week or so, that's fine. Just hang on to it for the end of this year, hey? Hang on to it for the end of this year. I'm going to tag these 3 lovely booktubers, and they can do it if they have the time. Brock at Let's Read, it was great to see your video up today. That's the first new one of yours I've seen in a little while, so it was fantastic. Tanya at List Obsessed Reader, my good friend Tanya, you're tagged. And finally, Sabrina from Sabrina Everywhere. Sabrina made a video that I saw yesterday. It's the most amazing video I have seen in some time. She took the words from a song from one of the Brandon Sanderson books, and she set it to music, and she just played it, and there was this beautiful lullaby, and it was just gorgeous. So Sabrina, you're tagged, and if you haven't seen Sabrina's lullaby, go and check it out. I hope you're all well. I'll talk to you later. Bye.